Joining me today is Arturo Elizondo. He is co-founder and CEO at The Every Company, and we are here at the Tech Summit 2023 at the NYSE. Arturo, it is wonderful to have you here.
Yeah,
thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So Arturo, I want to start off by talking about the company. What is The Every Company?
The Every Company, we're a biotechnology company making animal proteins without using a single animal. And we use that to make ingredients and proteins that are used by companies across the world.
Okay, so talk to me about the food ingredients that you make.
Yeah.
What are you trying to replace?
So typically, companies use animal proteins in everything, right? It's almost impossible to find a product in the grocery store that doesn't have eggs or dairy or something in it. And so what we do is we can 3D print the DNA sequences that code for almost any protein known to man, feed that to a yeast, and then the yeast is able to make different kinds of proteins. And so we specialize in egg proteins because eggs are in everything. Over 1 trillion are consumed every single year, and they're used in cakes and scrambles and frittatas and surimi and wine and all of these different applications that people often don't even know that eggs are in.
Mm-hmm. So what's been your traction so far?
We have been working with the world's biggest food companies. So right now, we have launched with companies like Press Juicery to create a high protein smoothie, making some macaroons that don't require eggs at all. And we just signed a partnership with Grupo Nutresa, which is Colombia's largest food company. And part of our investor base accounts for the world's biggest food companies. So Grupo Bimbo, the largest bakery in the world, Grupo Lala, which is Latin America's largest dairy company, and all the biggest food companies that want to get rid of the animal ingredients and use more sustainable and cleaner alternatives.
And tell me, Arturo, how has the market been for you given the performance of Beyond and Oatly? And are you raising capital anytime soon?
Yeah, so those companies use plants as a way to essentially replace animal products. And the technology that we use is making real animal proteins that have the taste, the nutrition, the functionality, the performance. And so we have seen a lot of traction for an appetite for companies to meet their ESG targets, as well as to reduce the supply chain volatility. So for us as an ingredient company, we've seen a lot of traction for us, and I think ultimately the space is really in its infancy. We've only seen one technology in the market today, which is plants, and we have yet to see any meaningful adoption because of its infancy for deeper tech approaches, which are coming online as we speak.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Arturo, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me here at the Tech Summit.
Thanks for having me, Judy.
Pleasure.